God bless you indeed. Well, you know something, my dear friend. Since the beginning of time, there has been change and growth, and there have been difficult times, challenging times, no question about it. And the one thing that we can say is that for those of you who are still here on the earth, there is a reason for you being here. And for some, it's just to be an anchor of light and love in the world. There are many things that are happening upon the earth. There are always wars. There have been since the beginning of time. There have been wars. There have been people doing things to each other that are very unfriendly and very unkind, trying to control each other and that sort of thing, trying to pull the rug out from each other. But the reality is, my dear friends, it's okay for you to be happy no matter what the times are. If there are bombs dropping around you, it's okay to bake a cake, have a party, and drink heartily whatever it is you enjoy, and to explore and to enjoy the joys of life, even in those dense and dark times. It is not a disservice to anyone to laugh and to smile when others are in pain, because, my dear friends, you're helping to keep the light on and shining brightly. You're not succumbing to the darkness. You're saying, come, let us grow into greater light and such. It does not mean that you do not care. It does not mean that you do not have compassion. But if you are not somewhere where you can immediately do something and get involved, if you see a car crash and you say, I want to get involved, you get involved. But if you can't, you can't, my dear friends. But you can get involved in a different sort of way by keeping the light shining brightly. Prayer is a beautiful way to do that. Praying for people and their upliftment. Praying for those who are really in a place of misunderstanding about life, who are doing things to each other that are very unkind. Praying for their upliftment. Praying for them to know their beautiful beating heart, to know the love of God within, so that they can too celebrate this as well. Pray for your enemies. You want them to be uplifted. You want them to grow. You want them to see the light. You don't want them to stay where they are, my dear friends, through hating them and casting stones at them, but instead to pray for their upliftment. It is not an easy journey. We want to say that. It is not about the fact that it's going to feel like one big party all the time upon this school called Planet Earth. And you are here during a very particularly difficult time where there is a tilling of the soil right now. And things are being separated out. All the creepy crawlers are starting to be exposed and scattering, and they are not finding places to hide anymore. So they're going to have to grow and such. So lots of things are being exposed, and that is because of the unification of your world in some respects through your internet and things like that, where you are more aware of each other and what's happening immediately here and now than you were able to be in the past, where people were separated so much more so by time and space and such. And but you're finding that you're being fed the information immediately, and that's why sometimes it can be overwhelming. So you also have the option of turning those things off. Turn off the TV, stop watching the news, take time off from venturing out into the world in places that drive you nuts, and hunker down for a little bit and give yourself a break here. God bless you indeed, and enjoy living in that beautiful body of yours whilst you have it. And eventually one day you will drop the coat of that human form and you will move on and say, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It's over now. Yeah, God bless you indeed. Your life is but an eye blink to us. God bless you indeed.